Ready to go!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very interesting show where you have the WAL draw and bracketing system explained by none other than Professor Hutchings.
It's incredibly straightforward. I really don't understand how people have a problem with it. It makes perfect sense.
So we're going to focus on the middleweight bracket. We're going to look at the history of the brackets for the 400 series, the 500 series, and maybe we can get to the point where we're predicting who the first hammer match will be for 601.
Oh, I think that's pretty straightforward.
Should we orientate to the board a little? Obviously, you can see, guys, hammer match, losers, winners, unknowns come into it, and we have current shape. And then there are 4 factors, which could be randomly allocated: really preferred, not preferred, and blacklisted.
Okay, let's lead up to the first RVJ's first hammer defense. So in 401, RVJ beats Nanestad.
Okay.
So Nanestad ends up on the losers bracket, RVJ in the winners bracket.
So Nanestad
It's been like that all night.
probably should be blacklisted straight away, just for that.
Because he's on it.
And we have RVJ. Now, I want to know, coming into the start of 401, who was the current champ?
I held the hammer from 2017.
So, Toddzilla.
So,
Okay.
but starting at 401, they didn't hand that hammer over to somebody. There's actually a logical progression for somebody to earn it, so it makes sense. Well, let's just follow RVJ and the other side into the first hammer match at 406. So then, Sil beats Toulier at 402.
Alright, so we have a Sil, and we have a Toulier. Easy.
It's too easy, as we say here. So, as you Australians say, yeah, no, too easy. So at 404, RVJ beats Sil
And so naturally, that's going to put Sil
on the loser side.
onto a not preferred side.
Well, we will see. The loser side has a lot of opportunities.
Okay, so Sil moves over to a loser side, and
so far, RVJ's alone because he's beaten all 3 of these people.
okay,
At 404, Storm Chelino beats Justin Bishop.
Chelino.
Bishop. Okay, all right, this is leading into a match. So also,
Hoagland beats Solaris.
Hoagland beats Solaris. I'm reading the screen wrong. Right. I had it right on the camera. There's Solaris on the loser side.
And Solaris. Beautiful.
Okay. So obviously it's time to pick a contender for the first hammer
To
match.
take on Toddzilla.
No. See, Toddzilla's not in the middleweight class anymore.
Did you? You got the 4 hammer ban.
Yeah, because if you win 4 hammers, you're no longer,
So,
you move up a weight class.
Guys, clearly Toddzilla receives the orange asterisk, the not preferred 4 hammer clause written in there.
Correct. We have to pick who's going to go for the hammer at 406. Obviously, it's RVJ because he's beat 3 people.
RVJ.
Yep.
RVJ.
And to contend with RVJ, we should pick
Chelino.
Chelino. So that makes perfect
Makes
sense.
sense. So Chelino into the big dance.
RVJ wins at 406.
Toddzilla, not preferred. You're out.
I'm out.
You're out. And we have a new current champ, RVJ. And Chelino loses the match.
Congratulations, RVJ. Won the first hammer, beat Storm Chelino. That was a good match.
Chelino now over here as a loser. I want to know what's with Hoagland. He's an international.
Well, we're not at 50. We're not at the 500 series yet. We'll probably see him later.
Would you give him preferred, not preferred?
I would think he becomes the #1 contender.
Okay.
Right? You got a champion, #1 contender, and then as we sort the losers out and add more people, we'll have a #1, #2, #3 contender. Just this. Over here we have Katowski and the losers from 403.
Katowski.
And Mendez.
Mendez is a winner.
We have Talbot as a winner and Sinks as a loser.
Bill Sinks. Paul Talbot.
Probably champ, no doubt about it. Champ because he beat Storm Chelino. Storm Chelino must have been the #1 contender out of the 4, so one of these is a #2, #3, #4 contender. Okay, we go into 505. We get your friend Danny Tesh. He gets a bye to the second round of the losers bracket. So Danny Tesh comes over here. Danny Tesh comes in over here. He beats Quinlan Mendez.
He gets implied that he's a winner. because Mendez is already a winner. Tesh, we just give him the bye.
We're going to give him a bye to the
He
winners
doesn't
round.
need- okay, yeah. So Tesh basically takes Mendez's place over here.
Right.
Mendez,
Are you sure that's how you spell Tesh?
yes.
Okay.
T-E-S.
I'm going to have to Google that. I don't think that's right. That's not how it's written on the computer.
And Mendez, yeah. So Tesh,
Yeah.
well done.
And, Paul Lynn gets a bye to the second round of the winners
Oh,
bracket.
he-
Too bad for Paul Talbot.
He is a good guy. Paul Lynn gets
Yep. Move Talbot
the
over
auto,
the loser side.
and Talbot now
So far, all these people have one loss.
joins the loser crowd.
Bankston gets a bye to the losers round because he doesn't get a bye to the winners round. Bankston gets a bye to the losers round, and Bishop beats him.
Naturally.
So-
yeah, okay.
So this guy still has one loss, and Bankston has one
Bankston goes into like
loss. A preferred loser.
a preferred loser. So Bankston squeezes over here and loses in the loser's side.
Correct. Alan Guerrera from Mexico, he also gets a bye to the losers round.
Guerrero.
Evidently, we've got only so much. We can only accept so. We have a quota for you undocumenteds coming into the WAL. So Tesh sneaked in over the border, but the rest of you foreigners go over there.
We gotta go through the processing room.
Solaris beats Guerrera, so Guerrera has a loss and Bishop still has a loss. So go ahead. Okay, we got Guerrera there.
Okay, so Guerrero. So Bishop has a loss.
All these people have one loss.
Yes. Okay.
So far it's
we
consistent.
don't have any 2 losses yet, do we?
No, we do not.
Okay.
Oh, well, speaking of 2 losses, Guerrera pulls Ryan Bowen. So we bring Ryan Bowen in, we put him like on the second round of the loser
So I'm
bracket.
naturally gonna come
But
over.
you have one win on the loser side.
So I win against the loser, which puts me over here.
I think it still puts you over here as a loss because you're in the loser's bracket.
Guerrero gets the double.
Guerrera has 2 losses. I think Bowen's over here. It's an implied one
It's
loss.
an implied one.
We still have Tullier in the one loss. Yes, we
But
do.
hang on, I need to say, just pause. I'm gonna definitely put a really preferred asterisk next to me because I have a YouTube channel.
That is true. The YouTube and as we've learned from 506, if you have a lot of YouTube likes, you get a match. You get the super heavyweight match. All right. So going into 501, which is the first of the season, we have another hammer defense. So obviously we got to sort out who's going to go against RVJ, Lynn, Hoagland, or Tesh.
But we could.
Well, obviously we would pull for those because
Yeah,
this is all the
obviously.
Rocky Balboa theory of
The
arm
really,
wrestling.
preferred Tuye
So he gets a match against RVJ.
gets a hammer match
Yep.
straight against RVJ.
Correct. And then that's his second loss. So he probably goes blacklisted.
He may be blacklisted. So
Because we haven't seen him since.
Of course. Okay. So Tuye blacklisted potentially.
Right. And RVJ stays the champ.
RVJ still the champ.
Now at 506, we still need to sort out which of these are the number 1 contenders for the hammer. And obviously at 506, RVJ pulls
It's gonna be Hoagland or Tesh or Lynn. Yeah.
Hoagland, Tashlin, or Bishop.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So if you get one loss, your second loss
Naturally.
comes at the expense of the champion.
naturally. Yeah, I mean, Tuye Bishop makes sense. So really preferred. I mean, he's got a good accent,
Yeah.
a good following. It makes sense that
He
would
gets
be
a hammer
here.
match. RVJ beats him.
But he's
Bishop
got,
he doesn't get blacklisted.
Yeah, he's got. No, I think. All right, here we go. I think Tuye was more in just the preferred. He wasn't a really preferred. I think he was just preferred. But Justin, because of the hat and the accent and the marketability, gets a really preferred. So he's still alive.
So his second loss might not be fatal. Okay. So leading up to the next hammer defense, it's obviously not going to be one of these spots because what we've seen, the pattern is your hammer defense is your second loss.
It's often a curse to stay.
You do not want to be here. We haven't seen these people are getting dusty. We haven't seen these people since they won. These people are very active. So
Much more likely to get it.
we need to pull somebody with a single loss to get a hammer defense.
Have we got all the 5-0 matches in here now?
I believe we've got everybody in there.
All right.
So this is where we start. So this shows RVJ's had 3 hammer matches. Chelino, Toulier, and Bishop.
He's approaching the dangerous 4 hammer moment.
I tell you what, we're going to be seeing him in a new weight class if things go this way.
If there's
he better put it on the little sprocket if he wants to hang out with these people.
2 more hammer defenses, and RBJ's going to get the blacklist that Hutchins got.
He's going to come up with the dealers and the diabetics.
Which we could then give especially one of these guys a chance to be the hammer holder, but
well, he had to defeat 3 people for it, so we would need another winner. But we're not producing winners. These are the only winners we produce. We keep filling up the loser side.
All in all, guys, you can see it's incredibly clear that the 601 first hammer defense is going to come from this side.
It's got to come from this side because your hammer defense gives you your second loss if you lose.
I feel like,
and he's been in the loser side too long.
Where has had the double loser experience?
He's got stay alive powers.
Yeah.
Which means even if RVJ beats him, he doesn't die. So he obviously doesn't get a hammer match because he can't ever be eliminated. So he is not a contender. These guys are obviously not contenders.
I think Talbot is someone on the preferred list.
Talbot should be considered.
Ciliaris is a preferred list.
Chelino already had a shot.
Chelino had a shot, so he is.
You can't get knocked out by the same guy, right?
Yeah, because Chelino
will get a hammer shot after somebody besides RVJ.
Chelino beat Sil, but he's currently, unfortunately, in the not preferred section. So
he's in the not preferred section, but he's on the loser side because he lost to RVJ. And they're not going to knock out somebody 2 losses to the same person. So Chelino's going to chill out here until somebody takes RVJ's hammer.
That's it.
And then that guy can actually know. So you need to draw this arrow back here.
So pocket.
He's in purgatory. He's waiting.
Katowski?
So he's waiting for RVJ's 5th hammer defense, and then RVJ leaves, and then we'll fill up more people over here.
Now the likes of Nanistad, we haven't seen him. These are unknowns.
He's also in purgatory for some reason.
So
we must not.
We don't know why he's not preferred or unknown, but he's currently parked in the unknown.
Haven't heard from Bankston.
Bankston currently parked in the unknown section.
Sinks we haven't heard from for 2 seasons.
Sinks, I'm gonna go with almost a blacklist Sinks because I think he didn't grip up properly.
Oh. So yeah, but we don't hold that against him.
So he's potential black line to the unknown. Mendez preferred. I think Mendez is a preferred.
He dodged a bullet. If he would have beat Danny Tesh, he would have been over here screwed. If Mendez would have won, Danny Tesh would have had a hammer match.
So he has hope. He's currently
He's got hope.
He's a potential hammer.
We like the ability to jump up the loser's bracket.
Talbot, he's positioned pretty well. He's one of those preferred losers.
Again, we haven't seen him since Sinks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been we missed him for a whole season.
There's a potential match.
Katowski's not coming back.
Yeah.
So
he kind of blacklisted himself from the middleweights.
Yeah.
So he's out.
He's a lightweight acting like a middleweight.
Yeah. Ciliaris, Talbot. We've got potential matches with Bowen, Talbot, with Bowen, Bishop.
Nah, this guy's got a YouTube channel.
That's the.
So we should put this guy. Obviously, this guy.
I think the route for if you have YouTube factor, you get to be here in a sub-circle.
So the YouTube channels get a hammer match.
Yes, YouTube channels.
Because we can't match these guys to each other because then one of these would have 2 losses.
Well, Bishop hasn't got a YouTube channel yet. He's got a good hat and a nice accent, which does help. Hats and accents can be hats and A's.
But basically the formula is, if you lose, then the champion gives you your second loss. Yeah. As long as you win, we just put you in a holding pattern until we need somebody new. So these guys are just cooling their heels until we need another champion.
Effectively, it makes sense.
I think it's straightforward. I honestly don't see what the issue is.
Well, there you go, guys. There you go, guys. 601.
For those of you playing WAL at home, you should know what the 601 matches are.
Yeah, there we
We'll
go.
come back and do the female bracket next. That is even more straightforward because women get 1 match.
Yeah, that's
there's no winner.
They all get parked.
They get a turn. Every woman gets 1 turn.
Yeah. Nice. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, that's a man!